Body drop all the time, I don't feel nothing. Swear the guy, yeah, gon' make me go kill something. Told my shooter no mercy, a chill button. I done been through so much, I don't feel nothing. I was done off the drugs, I made to it. I was locked in myself, about to lose it. They be watching me, clocking my movement. They be plotting, don't catch me stolen.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, we know today's players can really elevate, but it's the landings that create tremendous strain on the body. In fact, at least one team bans its veteran players from dunking in practice. Kevin, that is not a problem for me.
David, you're right. It takes a toll. Thank you. Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys, they just running around. They were tough.
Tip-off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Melo and Tucker are the forwards. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center. Green with a screen on Anthony. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Paul with the ball. Anthony left side. Pass to Capella. Over to the left wing. Paul, no one around him. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
With Paul's skills, whether it's off the dribble or off the catch, the mid-range area is money.
Passes to Anthony. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. No good from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Durant, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's Durant with the drive. The shot, no good.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lets it go from the wing. And the Warriors miss again. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Here's Capella. And it's Durant with the rebound. Green in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Durant against Anthony. Green with a screen for Durant. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Durant's got his first 2 points.
He handles like a point guard. KD looks at ease running that pick and roll.
Anthony sets the pick for Harden. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Harden.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Curry against Paul. Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden inside the three-point line. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside for Curry. His three-pointer's off the mark. Houston in the lead. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Cousins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Curry dishes to Cousins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Smitty, looking back in your career, what's the most pressure you've felt in a game?
You know, I think the most pressure, you love to be in those games. I think that's when you strive. I think the most pressure I ever felt, and it wasn't a playoff game, Kevin, or a championship game. It was that very first game as a rookie, because that game you had nothing to compare to, and it was everything you dreamed about. And that first game, you were finally saying, for me, I couldn't get it out of my head, this is my first NBA game. So I think that was the most pressure game I've ever played in.
First free throw is good. And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley, entering his second decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume three-point shooting big man. He enters the back nine of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever.
And so he hits both. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. There's the pass to Cousins. That one falls. Cousins has got 6 points.
As much as today's game is being played on the perimeter, it's good to see Cousins attacking inside.
Now here's Anderson. Outside Gordon. Nene setting the pick for Gordon. Nene the pass to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Anderson's shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That ties the game.
And this is a shot Bell can make. You give him room and he'll make you pay.
And here's Gordon. Anderson outside. Nene the screen. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. Iguodala with a screen on Anderson. Here's Bell. That one good for 2.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside, knows he can get it done from there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, up by 2.